Hi, good evening. Dr. Sarah Johnson here. Just wanted to make this little video to welcome you guys to Developmental Psychology 2314 for the Dallas County Community College District. I usually call it DCCD. I've been teaching off and on with the DCCD for several years now. We'll just keep it vague like that. I enjoy teaching. It is one of the most favorite things that I do. Students call me Dr. J. It makes it easier for email and correspondence that way. It's the best job on the planet, especially psychology, because so many courses you may or may not translate all of the information that you learn into application in your life. I can pretty much guarantee you that you will be using what you will learn in this course to be able to reflect on where you are currently in your life, where you've been in your life, and where you're headed. We all have emotions that we experience no matter who we are, what race, creed, color, socioeconomic status, none of the above. We all have emotions and we all go through these life stages in different ways. There's a couple of different cultural variations, but overall we still have some of the same issues to deal with, and I think the information you'll learn in this course will equip you to have a more informed approach. Whatever you choose to do is your choice, but you will at least have an informed position in going through the stages that are ahead of you and being able to reflect on maybe some of the things you're going through currently in your life. So, enough said about that. I really enjoy what I do, so sometimes I get carried away. The way I would describe myself is a busy mom. I'm an HR director. By day, that's my full-time job for a telecom company. I commute to work right here in my office from home, and I also teach online courses for Dallas County Community Colleges and another online university. So lots of things to do. Personally, basically I like to play. Spent many years in school like you guys, taking mini masters and taking classes at night after working full-time, and putting myself through school. And it's a tough road, but what I can say is it's worth it, and you will get to the light at the end of the tunnel. So stay committed. Just be able to balance your life a little bit. Take some time for you, at least in between semesters. Take care of yourself and pace yourself, because the journey will end, and it's better if you're all in one piece when you get there. So take care of yourself along the way. Hobbies, I would say, basically I just like to play. I'm making up for some of those years of having my head in a book. Camping is a big thing that I've gotten into lately with my family, spending time with the family. Got a 2.5-year-old, so we've got an old camper that's beat up, and he can't hurt it, and we go out and we just let him run for the weekend. So anyway, we like to go camping. I have a dune buggy. We live out here in El Paso, out here in the desert, and that is my stress reliever. I like to get out and run through the desert in my dune buggy. It sounds silly, but it's a lot of fun. I like to bike, I like to work out, cooking for the family, and anything fun, I'm in, let's just go and enjoy. As far as the business and the housekeeping of the course, I just like to keep it kind of short and sweet, because you are overwhelmed with plenty of things to read. So I just wanted to say a few things about it, and maybe it'll help you wrap your head around it a little easier, hearing it and seeing it from me versus reading all of the information that's already in the thing. So one, let me say that I've inherited this course, and I have worked hard to try to streamline it and try to make it easier to complete, understand, all these things. I've divided the course into 3 basic sections. You're going to have discussion board assignments, you're going to have a virtual child project you're going to be working on, and you're going to have quizzes that you will complete. I've made a very detailed assignment calendar. Look that up, print that out. That'll help you keep on track. What you want to do is first you want to go in and view all the orientation information, take the quiz on the orientation. That'll be the quiz that you'll take in the beginning of the class, and then you won't have to work on quizzes until we get to like chapter 13. So take the orientation quiz, and then what you want to do is go into the discussion board and post your introduction. Tell me a little bit about you. Let me get to know you, because it makes for a better class. Discussion boards, you'll have at least one discussion board to participate in every week. The way I'm going to grade that is, one, post your position on whatever the topic is. Give me some substance. Post a link in there, find a YouTube video, post that link in there, whatever. Make it interesting, contribute. The better job you do in contributing, the more dynamic the learning is. And I have seen some really great learning exchanges in the discussion board classroom from student to student, and reciprocal learning. I've learned a lot from my students as well. So anyway, please do your research and contribute significantly in the discussion board. That's the first part of your grade. The second part of your grade is responding to your classmates. You do not always have to agree with them. If you disagree, that's fine, but keep it civil, keep it respectful. We can have a very informative discussion with people disagreeing. That's fine. Disagreement doesn't scare me or offend me in any way. Let's just have a good discussion and keep it respectful. So I have a feeling most of you will probably agree with each other most of the time, but you don't have to. Just wanted to say that and put that out there. So there will be 7 discussion board assignments. Each of them will be worth 100 points. The virtual child project you'll be working on, you'll have an online area where you read about this. You have a course ID. You go to a website. You put in this code, and then you answer questions. As you answer questions, it will put all of your responses into a generation thing for a virtual child, and it will start to develop this child with this personality and behaviors based on the way you answer the questions. It'll be kind of neat. The second part to the virtual child is there's papers that you're going to have to do. There's going to be 9 virtual child papers that you will write. I said in the description that I wanted them to be 2 pages each. I think 1.5 pages is okay. That's great. So 1.5 to 2 pages for full credit. You will send those to me as an attachment to email. I've given you my personal email, my Gmail address on the syllabus, but all official communication, the papers, need to be sent to the DCCCD email address as an attachment. So that's the 2 parts to the virtual child part of this course. And then the third section is going to be more concentrated towards the end of the course, and you will do quizzes over chapters 13 through 19. Overall, you'll have 8 quizzes that you will have. Those are also they're 20 questions each, and they're worth 100 points. So currently those are set up where it's a one-shot deal. So you take the quiz, that's your grade. If you guys do a really good job on the discussion boards and you're giving me good stuff with the virtual child assignments, I'll consider letting you maybe take those quizzes a second time so that you'll get an excellent grade, because I know that grades are a very important part of what you guys are doing, especially those of you who are nursing and medical students. So let me think about that, because if you're going back to take those quizzes a second time, you're interfacing with the information, you're learning, and that is my true purpose here. So I want you guys to learn, I want you to enjoy this course, and I look forward to a dynamic semester and getting to know each of you through the course. So if you have any questions, I'm going to be out of town this weekend. I'm going camping for Labor Day, so I will see you on September the 7th, and welcome to class. Thanks.